What's up, guys? And we're here at the deadline, and I'm not really happy the way the season's going. 33-25. Does that look like a Stanley Cup winning record? Just on the brink of making the playoffs, and that's not great. That's really not great. I think we gotta do some pretty big acquisitions to have a solid chance. So I really want to improve on our D to start. Maybe get a right winger after that, and I'd say pull off a few Mark Bergevin type of deals, who's the general manager of the Montreal Canadiens. Basically, all he trades are, some depth guys. So we're going to move Kyle Quincy because we need to move somebody from our top four, definitely. Now, I did check all the trading blocks, and there's no really good defenseman available. So we're going to go for Tyson Barrie here. I really like him at 89 overall, $2.6 million a year. It's only a one-year deal, so it's going to come and bite us in the ass next year. But this is a one-year series just to get the Wings in the finals, so we don't really care about that here. So we could give up Antanasiu, but he's a great guy if in depth. I wouldn't mind giving up Manta. He hasn't really had the success that was hoped with the Red Wings in recent years. Okay, so I'm still allowed to trade some picks. So basically, I'm allowed to trade the first, the second, and the third that is here. And I'm allowed to trade San Jose's second, which we acquired in the Patrick Marleau trade. So I can move that also. What do I want to put here? I think I'm going to go ahead and add a second. Even there, I'm pretty doubtful they're going to accept that. Let's just go with Skater's matching block. Anybody that I just don't give a shit about. Anderson, I don't really care. Tangrady, Callahan, but they're all really good guys if we get some injuries, which I'm kind of scared of. Polkinen's an 83. He could actually get called up and have a pretty good contribution. Goalie's magic block, maybe? No. Okay. Let's just go and propose this. See how it goes. Trade rejected, as I predicted. Let's go and add that San Jose pick instead. Rejected. Okay. Actually, I think it's time to put in the first, but I won't put in San Jose in the first. I'll put in the Detroit Red Wings in the first. Rejected? Okay, that's kind of a big surprise here. I'm going to have to give up somebody else. I'll put in Natasuki instead of Mata. Trade rejected again. Okay, well, let's try and add in that third. I'm definitely overpaying for Tyson Barrie here by a mile. Trade accepted. Now that's great. We get Tyson Barrie. Okay, on to the next trade. Who could we acquire? God dang, Jaromir Jagr would be perfect. I'm not sure about his salary though. 5 point something. That's a lot. That's pretty much a lot. Okay, so let's just go. Who did we got at the right wing? We got Nyquist. That's great. I think we got Franzen too. Unless he's a left winger. And Johan Franzen. Where's that guy? Am I blind or something? Oh, there he is. Right wing. Okay, how did I miss that? I don't know. I'm not going to move Franzen because he's a huge part of the team. I don't mind moving. So basically right now he's playing on that second line. Yurko's playing on the third. I know Yurko's got some pretty good skill. Clendenning's, yeah, I think we're going to move Yurko and have Franzen drop to that third spot. We're definitely going to have to give up a draft pick here. How much? We only got San Jose's left. Detroit would be over the league's maximum salary cap. By how much? I honestly think if the Panthers would want to trade Jagr and Jagr would want to move, they would not give a shit about keeping a mill. And we get Jaromir Jagr. Those are two huge deals, guys. Okay, I just want to go and make a depth deal. We don't really have a backup goalie, and by backup I mean the number 3. So they do want to move Ben Scrivens here. He's got some high value. 83, that's too high. Ottawa might have somebody. They want to move Holberg and Dreiger, but I'm not interested in these guys. Yeah, let's go for the Hamburglar 81. That's perfect for a third keeper. I'll give him McCollum. And who's matching their block? Rookies. I want somebody who's unsigned. Let's go with Marsh. I don't care if I'm overpaying here. Detroit would be over the league's maximum salary cap again. Now I feel like I'm just boosting on the retainments here. But I am overpaying by a mile for this guy. Okay, that's all good. Trade accepted. Assistant coach best roster. Do we want to make some more depth moves? I'm kind of hesitant here. I really don't want to get fucked from injuries. So sure, let's go and make another one. Who do they got on their blog? They got Tikhonov. I'll take that. And Alex Grant. Let's make a deal here. Those are two pretty poor players, as I know, guys. But we just want to add, you know, some depth in case of some major injuries in the playoffs. Oh shit, Brad Richards. Yeah, that was one of the guys that I definitely wanted to move. I'm moving more money out than I'm... Okay, that's just... that's kind of crap. You know, again, I have to retain some salary. Alright, thanks for these acquisitions, Arizona. Let's take a look at what our lineup looks like. And the team chemistry actually went up. That's kind of surprising. Okay, so basically on the first line, we get Nyquist, Datsyuk, and Jagr. Then we get Marleau, Zeter, and Tatar. Helm, Larkin, and Franzen. Polkinen came up. Glendening, and Miller. On D, Cronwall, Barry, Green, DeKaiser, Lashoff, Marchenko. So we clearly got some injuries. Yeah, Erickson and Ben Smith are injured. And where's Nick Spaulding? He's got to be in those minors, so I'll just call him back up. Or I'll call back up Antanasiu. Spaulding or Antanasiu, not really sure here. I think I'll go for Antanasiu, actually. Get up there. Okay, I'll fix my roster myself, so I'm going to have to bring somebody down. Lashoff, Marchenko, Antanasiu, Miller. Glendening, yeah, I don't give a shit if we lose him on waivers. No, we didn't. Perfect. Let's go. Best lines. Antanasiu gets in that number 4 spot. Perfect. That's exactly where we want him. And all our lines are good. Let's not really care about the minors here. Alright. Spaulding's a great guy to have on that depth. You know, in the minors, let's say Antanasiu gets injured or somebody else, but we'll have him to play on the bottom 6 role. I think he's a pretty good guy there. He played the full season up in the NHL up to now. So if you guys don't remember how we got Nick Spaulding, we got him in the trade with San Jose for Patrick Marleau in the previous episode. Okay, so Erickson's cleared to come back, and we lost to the Hawks. Can we lose back-to-back to Chicago? That's the type of team you're going to have to beat to get the cup, so that's clearly horrible of a start. But maybe the team needs to brew a little together, get the chemistry going. Okay, back-to-back wins, and then we lose to New York. We win a rivalry game against the Leafs. That's great. Well, not like the Leafs were a great team right now, though they are on the rise, and they should be good in a few years, but that's not what we're talking about. We are talking about getting Pavel Datsyuk another Stanley Cup right before he retires, which is what we all kind of wish that would have happened this year. Regardless which team you're a fan of, you've got to admire what Datsyuk is able to do on the ice. I've been a hockey fan since I was like maybe 5 or 6 years old, and I don't think anybody has ever come close to be able to do what Datsyuk can do with his hands. Just unbelievable. Really, I'm a huge admirer of him. I never loved Detroit as a team. I'm a Sens fan. They always beat it. Fuck. They always beat us. And Jesus Christ, I fucking hated them every time we lost against them. Fucking Ottawa Senators. They're always choking in overtime against fucking Nyquist and shit. And but Datsyuk was unfucking believable. Pavel Datsyuk, the man, the myth, the legend. Okay, so that's it for the season. Do we make the playoffs? I'm pretty sure that yes. Holy shit, we barely made the playoffs. Fucking Christ. These moves clearly didn't pay off. Jesus fuck, we only got 94 points. And, Montreal was banging on the doorstep. Let's look at the Metropolitan Division. Okay, yeah, nobody coming close here. But fuck, the Canadians must be pissed. How the fuck do the Ottawa Senators have this good of a year? Okay, this was an unbelievably tight division. There's 5 points separating number 5 from number 1, the fucking Toronto Maple Leafs. Come on, EA. Jesus fuck. You need to change that shit. The Toronto Maple Leafs number 1. Okay, that's rigged. That's rigged. Call Aisha Curry. She's gonna tell us about it on Twitter. What the fuck are these stats? 62 from Datsyuk and 57 from Zeter. I know they're both on the downfall, but fucking Christ. The Mullet gets 54. Come on. Jesus, we don't have a big offensive producer. That's terrible. Come on, Larkin. Oh, we just got nobody to carry this team offensively. Honestly, with the players I put in him, I was expecting more from Pavel. To be honest, I know he's really old, but god damn, he's still got them skills. So I hope you guys are going to tune in for the next episode, which is going to be a playoffs. And I'd like to thank y'all for watching.